Okay, we are back with another UFO video report here. This one is also from 1988, just like my earlier UFO video today. This one's got a strange shape to it. I think. Let's see, what does it say? It's like a bell or thimble shaped object. Now, I have not come across too many of these UFO types or shapes so far in my with my reports. This is from Huntsville, Alabama. Number of observers were four. Duration 45 minutes. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see what goes on. Bell or thimble shaped object rises out of Guntersville Lake and follows pair into Huntsville. So it's gonna follow. Okay, it's gonna follow a couple people here. Um. So I had a similar experience back when I was a kid with a triangle craft following me and my family back home to our house. Um, I have that video that I did do a video on that. That's called my second UFO story. If anybody would like to see that, very interesting. But let's see what happens here. Late one evening between 9 and 10 p.m. in the winter of 1988, possibly February, I, a high school student, was sitting on a boat dock at Huntersville Lake with one other person, also a high school student, when a large bell or thimble shaped object rose from the water. So it rose from the water. What the hell? About a quarter of a mile from us. It rose straight up higher than the tree line and stopped. What? Oh man, this is a pretty exciting report so far here. Too close for comfort, we got into our car and drove rapidly from the lake, taking Highway 72 through Scottsboro to Huntsville, a trip lasting approximately 35 minutes. The object followed us just above the tree line, rapidly moving from one side of the road to the other. The object was bright enough to be seen through the street lights once we reached Huntsville and followed us on a twisting path through town. What? Was this in the dark? Like, when was this like um yeah, late one evening between 9 and 10 p.m. And then later too, cuz like imagine that. Like, how would it even see? I don't know. How would it even see them in the dark like that? What the? We stopped at my house near Redstone Arsenal and gathered up a pair of binoculars and a rifle scope to look more closely at the object that was now hovering over the neighbor's house. We were joined by my father, a restaurant manager, and a neighbor, a profession that was unknown. They don't know what he did. And we all watched the object for approximately 10 minutes. It was bell or thimble shaped with varying colored lights around the outside of the object in a diagonal line from the top to the bottom. It rotated counterclockwise and was light in color. After 10 minutes or so, the object rose rapidly and sped off to the southeast. Oh my gosh. Like, What on earth could this have been? Like, I mean, it doesn't sound like anything man made at all, really. I mean, I saw several strange luminous objects in the skies over Redstone Arsenal in the spring and summer that followed. Often the same objects in the same general area several nights in a row, but none came close enough for me to distinguish their shapes. Okay. I wonder if the same object, though, did come back. So that's from Huntsville, Alabama. Really interesting sighting here. It was, a couple different people saw it. I'm sure other people saw this too, and probably the other objects as well. I'll see if I can find, any similar reports from Huntsville, Alabama related to all of this. Because how could other people not have seen this, Especially this one here. So, really interesting one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back with more interesting UFO reports shortly.